you'll need are some stickers. I'm just going to put it on plain brown paper, and I have different details, or stickers as you would call, printed off from the internet that I would use because I couldn't really find anything that I had representing Indiana Jones. So you can use different kinds of paper. Paper I chose is just a plain pack of textured paper. You can use whatever you have. Okay, you can first start by getting your pictures. Okay, the first thing I'm going to start off with is I'm making a 2-sheet page. So what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to cut 2, okay. You don't need it to go fully across the page. What I'm going to be doing is cutting 1-inch strips for the movie reel. You can use whatever you have. If you have a X-Acto knife, or if you have a chopper, or whatever you like. Okay, that's 2 1-inch strips. And also you'll need to cut, and I'm using 8.5 by 11 sheets, just regular paper, cardstock. And I'm going to be cutting these in 1/2 inch. And you'll also want to cut 2 as well. Okay, what I'm going to do now is try to make a movie screen. What is it called? Okay. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll just cut these, I guess in, yeah, 1 inch. I'd say it'd be plenty, because we're going to be putting them on an angle. So first you want to just line up your paper. And you can probably cut it at 1.5 inch. And I know there'll be a little bit of wastage, but that'll be fine. Just 1.5 inch. I'm not sure how many you'll need. I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 14 pieces. That should be plenty. Okay, you can line up your strip on your mat. And you want to place these diagonally so that you're getting, you don't want to place them too close together. Okay, probably about 2, yeah, 1 inch apart. Be fine. So what I'm going to do is just use your tape gun, whatever kind you use, and just stick it down on the inch. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'll show you why in a minute. So what you want to do is just turn it over and trim off the excess white. Line up your ruler to the very edge of the black. And just get your X-Acto knife and just trim off all the excess white. And here's what you should be left with. So we're going to do the same. And you want to bring this one down closer so that you can almost go by this one for your next one. So I'll continue to do this one, and I'll come back and I'll show you where we are. Okay, I'm back, and this is what you should end up with. Two movie strips. Okay, I have tape there, but that's fine. Okay, and now I'm going to make the bottom of the movie reel, which I'm just going to use some black sheet as well. Black cardstock is fine, whatever you have. Just for the outline of the pictures. You don't want it too big. I'd say the excess that you cut off should be fine. And so you can bring your brown cardstock back in. If you want, you can use cardstock, or you can use just any paper you have, like with maps or anything creative. Okay, this is what I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to put this one as the border on top of this sheet, and I'm going to put this one up. As you've seen in the stickers that I have some stickers, and I also have some print-offs from the internet because I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for. So you can just cut these out and this will be fine. So I'll go ahead and I'll cut all these out, and then I'll come back and I'll show you where I'm going to use them. Or stickers, as you would call it. Cut out. So now I'm going to start placing them on the page just to get an idea of where I'm going to put things. Bring in my pictures. I'm definitely going to move this up a little bit. And here's my Indiana Jones. And I'm probably going to put Mickey at the end. And what I'm going to do is double this up, I think. Put the movie reel on the end, just to cover up where I'm going to put the tape. Okay, so now I'm going to try to find a picture. Okay, which is Indiana Jones. And put him in here first. I'm going to trim the picture, and I'll let you know what sizes I've trimmed them. And I'll probably put a picture of the boys at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, and a picture of maybe the truck. Now I'm going to trim these pictures to fit in these areas. So I'm just going to lay this aside. Now you can cut them whichever way you like. If you don't want to cut them, you can just lay it out so that each picture, well, you can overlap each. So this will be for page 1. And then page 2. Okay, this is page 1. So I'm just going to lay that aside before I stick anything down to work on page 2. Now I'm also going to put a black border behind this one. I have a few more pictures for this page. Now I'm going to cut this one to fit at the bottom. And I'm going to lay him towards the side and put the little tag on the bottom. Okay. So I'll move all these pictures. I'm going to cut the background for that sheet, and I'm going to use black paper, just plain black paper. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm going to do just to get an outline for the pictures. I don't want it to cover the whole sheet, but I am going to cover I'd say most of the sheet. So I'm just going to take 2 inches off, I think. Yeah, about 2 inches off the top. And I'm also going to take 2 inches off the bottom. Now let's see what we got. Okay, that should be fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the sheet down a bit so that when I put my pictures are going to be like in here, like in, almost like in a frame. I'll leave a little bit of space. Or maybe okay, well I'll just fool around with it and see. First I'm going to cut the pictures. So now I have all the pictures cut for this page, and I'm going to start taping my first page. Okay, I'm just going to line this up now. 1 inch by the height of an inch. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Now, okay, what you want to do is then place your top strip on wherever you'd like it. You don't have to put it on top. This one here is the same. Okay, I'm going to look at my mat, judge it from there. Okay. And then your second strip should be up. Now you can place this wherever you like. You can place it over so that when you put your reel on, you don't want to place it too high, but you want to get it just where your reel can cover both ends. I think I'm going to place it this way. And there we go, just to cover up the ends of both. Okay, now you can start placing your pictures where you like them. Now I think I'm going to have mine like this, but I'm going to come up a little bit. Okay. Now you can just judge this one wherever you like. Okay. Now you can put them closer together if you like, or you can, it's your choice. I may use a sticker there or on the side. Okay, and here's my title. You can use your glue pen or you can use tape, whichever you have. As long as it's acid free on the pictures anyway. And I'm going to stick this on an angle. And if you see any white dots or white spots where you cut out, if you use it from the internet, you can just go in and touch it up with a black marker. So you won't even know. Okay. Okay. That's the first page done. Now I'm just going to put some tape all over this sheet. I better do this end. Okay, line your paper up on your mat. And I'm going to place it on the 1 inch and the 11 inch. And that way you should get a straight page. And I'm not sure, maybe I will, no, that's fine, I'll keep the black. You can put it like this if you like, if you have more than one picture, which we do. And I like to use them all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick with that layout, I think. Last picture. Okay, you can just place him under the picture or you can place him on the brown cardstock, wherever you like. I'm just going to let this one on over the picture. So here you have our Indiana Jones pages. I don't know if you can see real well, but and I will put in some journaling on the end, like I usually put it in on the sides. So I have one more thing that I want to place on the top of this one is his hat. Now you can place anything you want. It doesn't have to be hats, or you can whatever you have that you'd like to use. So here is what it looks like.